Hey guys, it's me, Denny, your art pal from Tamworth. I'm here to do a quick lesson with you today on cartooning. We're going to be thinking about shapes. Hopefully you'll get out of it just a little bit more confidence in coming up with some fun characters. I'm going to be on my iPad today, but you might grab a paper and pencil and join along. All right, let's get started. So, cartooning. One of the things that I like to focus on with cartooning right away is shapes. Shapes are very important to cartoons and the way that we see things. You'll see on my shirt, SpongeBob cast of characters. They've got very particular shapes. SpongeBob is a square or a rectangle, Patrick is a triangle, and we've got this circular snail here. So let's just have a think about those for the moment. Let's think about a square. Now squares are generally seen as solid sort of shapes, strong maybe. You can think about a box. It's a strong shape, it's the strongest shape that you can get. A circle, usually seen more as friendly and soft, like a ball. And a triangle maybe be seen more as sharp, dangerous, pointy. So these can be the building blocks for creating our own characters, and we're thinking about who are these characters? Are they a strong person? Are they friendly? Are they dangerous? One thing that can really help in creating these characters as well is to use those shapes over and over within the character. So for instance, our strong, solid square character, we can keep on with that theme by maybe giving him some strong rectangular or square-like features to really give him that blocky, strong sort of feeling. Maybe some square-shaped ears, some jawline there. So lots of squares there. And give him some hair on the sides. For our circular character, our friendly, soft character, let's continue that theme with some nice, round, friendly features. So big eyes are usually good for making a character look friendly and cute. So we'll give some nice, big, circular eyes to this character. Some big, circular pupils and some circular highlights. Nice and friendly and cute. Maybe a little tiny friendly circular nose and a little smile. Maybe some circular ears and some circles for the hair. And for our sharp, dangerous, triangular character, let's continue that theme with some triangular facial features. So maybe bring some pointy eyebrows in, maybe the nose is made of triangles. You'll notice that that's not just a triangle now, this is two triangles put together. But we'll just keep that as our triangle and maybe some lines under the eyes. They're very triangular. Maybe some triangular ears there and even a mischievous triangular grin. Okay, so not all characters need to be like this, but it's something that's really good to remember. If you keep using those shapes, that character's going to look a bit more like harmonized, I suppose. Anyway, now onto the exercise. I'm going to do it on here, and you can follow along with me. Now, it's up to you whether you want to copy what I'm doing or you want to go out on your own and do your own stuff. I recommend doing your own stuff, but feel free to look at mine and be inspired for your own stuff. So what we're going to do now is fill up a page with shapes. We want to get our recognizable shapes in there, our squares, our triangles, our circles, but also mix it up and come up with some new shapes, some interesting shapes that you could make some interesting characters' bodies or heads out of. Let's do that now. So I'll just make that a bit smaller and bring it up there. And I'm going to just start filling out some shapes. So a shape that I enjoy doing, I might do it in a different color so we know what's going on. A shape that I enjoy doing is like a bean shape. It's a fun shape. I'm not going to worry about features just yet. I'm just going to put our shapes down. Maybe a sort of a triangular shape, but a bit different. Maybe that squarish shape. So you'll see that I'm using those shapes that we were talking about as a reference point, as a starting point, but then I'm kind of stretching them and squeezing them and just making them a bit more fun and interesting to look at. This is just the shapes. So maybe a long finish kind of shape. Let's see, maybe something a bit more rounded. Maybe something that's kind of a triangle, but also a bit rounded. And let's see, what about something like this? All right, so you might want to pause the video and just keep filling out all those shapes. I'll be here. Once you're done filling out the shapes, we're just going to add some faces to them. And we're looking at the shapes first, and we're thinking, what kind of a character would have this shape? So let's have a look. Our bean guy, I feel like it's kind of a silly, fun character, so I'm gonna give our bean guy some eyes up there, and let's see, maybe a droopy, fun sort of a nose, kind of like that bean shape as well. And a bit of a goofy grin. You know, and that's just the basics. You can then, you know, really add to that with what kind of hair does this guy have? He's got like a fun 50s kind of hairdo. So you can spend ages coming up with those characters, and it's a lot of fun. So let's just keep going, and I'm just gonna not talk so much. I'm just going to fill out some faces on these. You follow along and do your own, or you can copy mine. Up to you. You might just look at mine and get some inspiration for your own. I'm going to do this character from the side, which is different from doing it from the front. Some of these characters I'm doing from the front, some from the side, and some from what we call 3/4, halfway between the front and the side. And another thing that I'm doing a lot of is I'm playing around with making things look kind of different as well. So what I mean is, say for this guy down in the bottom right, maybe this character has tiny little eyes. So I can make everything tiny on this character, but what I usually like to do is say, well, if he has tiny eyes, it might look funny if he has a giant mouth, say, and it contrasts with those tiny eyes. So let's try that out. And so this is what I do a lot of in my own sketchbook, and I recommend you guys get a sketchbook and just have a practice and fill out pages like this and just experiment and see what works. And you know, the thing is, it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to come up with your own characters. So that's something that I like to do, is play around with big shapes, little shapes. This guy's got a big mouth, and maybe we'll give him the tiniest nose that you could imagine. This little speck of a nose. All right. Fill out these ones. Okay, I'll let you fill out the last ones by yourself. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got something out of it. If I've taught you in Tamworth before, you might have done something similar. If that's the case, really try to push yourself and do something that you haven't done before. Experiment, try out, you know, different things. Grab a piece of paper and a pencil and have fun. Thank you. Signing off.